All right. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Dawg House Podcast with your host, JayRod and
JDawg.
I forgot to move the thing, but we'll leave it there. Change is good. What's going on? I got a big trip coming up, so we got to add some podcasts to the bank for you guys to still keep in touch with us and us not lose money on sponsors. So.
Yeah, where are you going? Let the people know where Jay's going now.
Yeah, so I leave September 4th. I'll be traveling to the UK, I believe London, and I'll be competing for Polaris September 7th. I'll be fighting a local guy over there. It's supposed to be pretty good, so it should be a good match. Looks like a scrappy guy. So competing for Polaris, and then pretty much an entire week after that, I'll still be in the UK teaching a bunch of seminars. So guys, if you're over there and you want to come to one of the seminars, that's all posted on my page. So just scroll through there, check it out, and surely you'll be able to find one that's near you, hopefully. And then I go from the UK after that week to Switzerland. And I'll be in Switzerland for just like a weekend, teaching 2 seminars. And then I'll take a train from Switzerland to Italy.
A train?
Yes.
I was going to ask you that, actually. I was going to ask if you've been on a train before.
I mean, I've been on a train before, but I feel like this is going to be a bit different.
Yeah.
Considering it's like...
Damn, that's sick.
Yeah.
Taking a train through Europe.
Yeah.
Out there.
Yeah. I think it's like technically through the Alps.
The Alps.
The mountains.
The mountains.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
that's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, should be sick. And then, yeah, I'll be in Italy. And right now I only have one seminar in Italy with B-Team Jiu-Jitsu, I believe the academy is called. But trying to get one more so I can afford travel and shit, or at least have like my travel covered and whatnot. So if you guys are a gym in Italy, I think I might be all over Italy. So September 22nd is when I have space for one more seminar over there. So if you guys are interested in having me out, kind of short notice at this point, maybe by the time this is posted. But yeah, reach out to me and maybe we could get something going.
What place are you most excited for?
I'm excited to. I'm really excited to film this podcast with you.
That's the answer I was looking for.
We were talking about this earlier. I really feel like anytime anyone asks me, am I excited for this or that, it's like,
I'm excited for the now.
I'm excited right now.
I like it.
Try to be present. It is good to look forward to things. And I'm not saying that's a negative thing, but it's so easy to overlook shit. That's like, why would I not try every moment to
be excited for it?
Now.
Yeah.
Be excited for right now.
It's a good point.
With that being said, I'm very excited to go to Italy. Also, yeah, I'll be filming. So from Italy, I'll head straight to Boston, and I'll be filming with BJJ Fanatics. So if you guys have any suggestions for instructional topics that you guys would like me going over, please drop a comment down below or give me a DM. I'll probably make a story post and whatnot, get some sort of poll to see what you guys are like looking to get from me. I'm assuming some sort of passing after my performance with at ADCC, so we'll see. Yeah, busy 2.5 weeks.
Will you be on the train by yourself?
So I'll fly the woman out to Switzerland. I won't bring her to the UK because the UK is going to be very hectic.
Is it dangerous in the UK?
Well, I don't think it's dangerous necessarily. Watch me just fucking
stabbed to death.
Just stabbed to death, yeah. But I think it's more just like I don't want her there because one, I'm competing. And then even after I'm competing, it's like I'm doing something almost every single day. So it's like I'm going to be traveling. I don't want to have to fucking protect women and travel and shit.
Yeah.
Like, let me just fucking bang this shit out and then kind of take a step back, like relax and enjoy Switzerland and Italy.
So will she come to Switzerland
and take the train to
Italy. Train with you?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So should be good. Should be good.
Make sure you take notes of like if you're on that train and you're just gazing out into the mountains and you have some intrusive, just important thoughts. Take notes.
I'll bring my book as well as my Polaroid camera to take photos.
That's perfect.
It's been a very busy past week since ADCC. I've been on my phone a lot. It's kind of pissing me off. I hate spending time on the phone, but it's a necessity with a job like this.
Yeah.
Being I run my own social media page as well as me literally being my own manager. And no, I don't want you as a manager. I can't afford one. I need the money really badly.
Unless you can do it for free. Then.
Yeah, unless you can do it for free, yeah. Just setting up my own seminars. I even got someone reached out from Michigan. They're like, hey, would love to have you for a seminar, And then I got that account mixed up with some other account. And they're like, oh, yeah, would you like to come in October? I'm like, October, I need it on September 22nd. And they're like, oh, well, yeah, we can't make that work. And I scroll up, and it's the Michigan page. I'm like, fuck, I'm retarded.
Yeah, trying to keep track of a lot.
Yeah, a lot going on. But with that being said, we were talking about how bad the phones are for. We mention this all the time. It's so frustrating, but might be coming towards a solution, right? Because it's only $300 for a dumb phone, essentially. So a dumb phone. Let me just pull up the thing before I misinterpret or not explain it to its fullest extent, right? So the dumb phone it's called the Light Phone 2, and it is essentially just like a brick. It's kind of like just like a brick. According
to the picture that I saw, would you say it looks smaller than the iPhone?
Yeah, it's way smaller.
Yeah, way smaller,
Yeah, it's pretty much, so all it has is essentially all the tools that a phone has without the distractions, right? So this phone would be purely a tool, and that is it. The difficult part with me, someone like me or you, turning our phones into purely a tool is we can't separate Instagram posting and shit from the reels. So it's the moment you click on Instagram, boom, you're in a feed and you're scrolling, or you're in Instagram Reels and you're scrolling. You can't just click on it, make the post, and leave, which that is always the goal. And always click on Instagram, respond to messages, get everything done, and then that's it. But somehow, some way, they find a way to just...
Yeah, it's literally designed. It's designed to get you on there and keep you on there.
Yeah.
And it pisses me off that I can't control that.
Yeah, it's very frustrating. Ideally, in the perfect world, I would like to have the ability to completely disable the ability to scroll through Instagram Reels and just be able to post, respond to messages, and that's really it. Control my account. But that's not the way it is. So a solution, second best thing, would be this phone, this dumb phone, which the features are talk, text, directions, so GPS, podcasts, music, hotspot and Bluetooth, alarm, calculator, calendar, voice memos, notes, directory, and absolutely zero social media or browser.
Or internet browser.
Yeah, so there's no searching stuff up, and there's no fucking social media for you to scroll endlessly on. So this thing is purely a tool, which honestly I really might invest in something like this, because we talk about it all the time. It's very unhealthy to just be, even aside from just being unhealthy, it just wastes so much time, or can be such a big waste of time.
Yeah. That'd be a good phone to take with you on vacation. A dumb phone?
Yes, but the thing is, it's I don't think they mentioned anything about a camera. Did they? So I don't think there's a camera.
No camera.
No camera. And then, then you
got your Polaroid. You bring the Polaroid, baby.
But it's No camera, and then also like if I'm away for 2.5 weeks, I'm gonna need to use Instagram at some point to speak to people. Like there's gonna be something to come up within 2.5 weeks. I speak to people every single day.
Yeah.
You know. So with that being said, bring both phones and then just like have certain times where you go on your iPhone where you can like, you know, go on Instagram and do all the shit you need to do. But then throughout the day, just carry the dumb phone on you at all times. Out of necessity. I would like that very much.
I would like that.
I would like that very much. What else were we talking about before? Oh my God.
It's a spider. Get it. I saw that thing plotting.
Is dead.
Nice. I just saved your life, dude. I saw that thing eyeing you up. I was like, we got to get rid of that guy now.
You gonna go fishing today?
Yeah. I'm down to go fishing.
Yeah, let's go.
I will bring my gun with me, probably.
Yeah. Well, what kind of gun did you get?
I got the Glock 43X.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna get the. I think I'm gonna get the.
Yeah. When you getting a gun?
I just got my Texas, or I didn't get my Texas license, but I set up the appointment. Oh my God! Hear this shit.
Oh boy.
Hear this shit. No more people problems. Fucking.
That's good though. I'm excited.
All right. So we'll get back to this fucking piece of shit spider. So
we're gonna look over. It can be gone. We're like, oh God,
where'd it go? So I set up the appointment, wait 3 months for the fucking appointment to get set up, right? Finally show up on time. It's 15 minutes from here, right? Not that big of a deal. I get there with everything that the website told me to bring. And she's like, oh, yeah, this is all great. Do you have your registration for your vehicle? And I'm like, my registration for my truck? And she's like, yeah, you need it. And I was like, it wasn't on the website. I'm not speaking to the lady like this. I'm like being nice, obviously, but in my head, I'm like, what the fuck? Like everything that was mentioned in the website for me to bring to this fucking appointment, I brought everything. Yep. So it's like
typical.
It's crazy. And then the lady's like, oh yeah, you need your registration and you need your insurance card for the vehicle printed.
What?
And I was like, printed? Like physical? And she's like, yep, you have 45 minutes or else we're gonna cancel and you'll have to wait another 3 months to set up the account. And I'm like, okay. I've run out of the building and then speed home, get my registration paperwork, speed to fucking FedEx,
really
screenshot my fucking insurance card, drive straight to fucking the appointment, and I made it in time.
Wow. That is such a hassle.
Bro, yeah. She could have just been like, oh, yeah, like, I understand, like, you have until the rest of the day, you know, we close at fucking 5 p.m. Like, she was just like, yeah, you have 45 minutes or else you have to set up another appointment. Fucking annoying. Still got the job done. Yeah, so hopefully I'll have my license within.
So it should be like, it should be coming in the mail.
Yeah.
What gun are you looking to get?
I think I'm gonna get what JayRod got, or what he has most recently. The
the SIG. I think he's got a SIG, right?
He's got a couple. Clay from Level Black also recommended me the same thing. Let me see. Let me see.
I got the 43X because I wanted something for like an everyday carry to carry with me when I go out, and it's pretty compact. So that's why I got that one specifically.
I would want mine for everyday carry and just something like reliable, obviously. Yeah. He recommended the P365 macro.
Yep. I was actually choosing between that one and
really?
like two others.
Yeah, I think this is what JayRod might have, this exact one or something similar to it. I would really like the I was feeling the difference between where the slide or whatever the fuck it's called is just metal and then a full metal gun, and the handgun was fucking Full Metal one was way better. Like it just feels less like an airsoft gun. So it's like I should probably get this.
I get this.
Feels right. Feels like I'm responsible. So yeah, I'll probably get that or something along those.
You going to the range to buy it?
I don't know. Probably.
Yeah.
Have you shot your gun? Yeah.
No, I was talking to Nikki. Nikki said we can go out and shoot sometime soon.
Yeah. What did he say? Where?
He told me the place where he goes or has gone before to shoot.
Like indoor shooting?
He said it was outdoor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know the range has an indoor.
Range
and
has
I think
indoor.
if you buy a gun there, you get an hour free at the range. But regardless, I need to shoot it. I told myself I did not want to buy a gun unless I could practice using it.
Yeah, for sure.
And I haven't
you have to.
I freaking practiced it once since I bought it.
Yeah,
so
you have
it's
to.
kind of bothering me.
Yeah, definitely got to get on that. It's good to like everyone. I really hate how, and this is with everything really, but the topic is guns. So everyone always buys like. This is with everything. It's really fucking wrong. Everyone buys like a $500 version of a gun, a $500 gun, and they're like, oh, this is cool. Use it for a while, get used to it, and they're like, yeah, I'm kind of bored. And then they get $1,000 one, and they're like, oh yeah, this is awesome. Use it for a couple months. Then they're like, oh yeah, I'm bored. Upgrade to $2,000 gun, and they just do it all the way through. It's like, should I just buy a fucking brand new Staccato? Staccato is like the fucking.
Yeah,
like one
they
of the
have
best
them at
guns.
the range.
Yeah, I shot all of them before. Cause,
really?
Yeah, we know the vice president.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I actually have his number. That. So if I,
see, here's my catch though.
Yeah.
Do you think a gun like that is efficient?
You haven't shot it before.
I guess not. Okay, maybe not in its performance, but like. If something were to break, you're spending a lot of money just to get a part fixed, or is the ammo more expensive for it? Like, realistically, an everyday carry gun is going to be used for someone's trying to break into your car, it's next to your window, blah, blah, blah. The difference between a Glock or a SIG and a $3,000 gun, is it going to be a $3,000 difference to try and shoot someone point blank?
They both get the job done. Like they can both fucking a bullet's gonna kill someone for sure. But it's like it's hard to compare.
Yeah,
it's hard to compare. I'm not saying it's hard to compare the differences. I'm saying it's hard to compare Staccato to any other gun that I've shot before. I've shot quite a. I haven't shot a lot, but I've shot
enough
a few handguns
to feel. Yeah,
and I shot a Staccato and all the Staccatos. I was like, this feels like a fucking laser beam. It feels like this. It sounds different. It feels different. There's fucking virtually no kick, and
they're pretty big though, right? Are they pretty big?
I'd say so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I mean, I'm not entirely sure. I also think they're a relatively young brand. I think they started like 2014 or something. But I feel like all the bells and whistles that seem like extra things, they all are all still like they improved the gun, and it's not just like stupid shit. Like the thing that I can compare this to in cars is like when a BMW, you open up the BMW door and under the door it's like a light that has the BMW logo. No. This isn't no bullshit like that. This is stuff actually use. Oh, cool, it's a light.
I'll be using that shit every day.
You're going to use this. Like, I think in order for you to pull the trigger, this might be on one. This also might be on, I think it's on all of them, all of the handguns. But when you grab the handle has like a lever or like a button. So when you grab it, and if there's no pressure on that lever, it won't allow you to shoot the trigger. So you have to be fully grabbing the gun in order for you to pull the trigger. I also might be fucking this up. So guys, fact check this.
They're like, you're stupid.
Comment down below. Tell me I'm wrong. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, it's just their like fancy form. It's like their fancy way of having like a safety.
Yeah, it's like an extra safety, but they also have the safety buttons and shit.
That's what's interesting about Glock. All Glocks are like this, I believe. Mine is because I've held it, but Glocks don't have safeties.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
The only thing they have, it's like a safety is there's like 2 triggers on a Glock. It's like the trigger, and there's like a plastic piece that sticks out the same shape as the trigger, a little bit more. So you have to pull down on that like little extra plastic piece of the trigger, and then you'll kind of feel the pressure of the trigger. Then you pull the trigger. So like if you're holding the gun, you start feeling that plastic piece, you know your finger's on the trigger. So you can kind of put pressure without it shooting. And then, but if you pull it all the way, it shoots. It's not considered a safety, but it's like their way of like, if you grab the gun and your finger's on the trigger and you don't really realize it, you have some wiggle room to put pressure without it shooting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited to get into, obviously I don't know too much about guns.
Dude, I kind of want to get into guns like a little bit more.
Yeah. Like, for sure. I would want to know, same as a car, like I want to know how to fucking disassemble it.
Yeah.
Like keep it, like maintain it, not have it fucking, because they have wear and tear. Like every shoot it, it's gonna be fucking.
I've already gotten really familiar with mine as far as just like the basics, like operating the slide, taking the slide off.
Okay.
Like it came with the cleaning tool to like clean inside the barrel.
Yeah. Just
like unloading the mag, putting a new mag in. I just do like basic drills like that every once in a while with it, like empty clips and stuff, and just to kind of get used to just the super basic of how a gun works. You know, obviously I'm not nowhere near a pro or I've shot it, but I'm getting familiar with what I can get familiar with. You know.
Yeah, I think that's good.
It fits in my satchel too. That little satchel I have.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I was thinking like, how am I gonna daily carry with this thing? Because I'm not like wearing jeans. If I was wearing jeans, I would put that bitch right here. A holster.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've gone back to the range 3 times looking for a holster, and they're out of the exact one I need.
Oh really? Why don't you just like order it?
I don't know. I'm a big fan of like buying something, and I can like physically see and hold it before I buy it.
I see.
I'm a big fan of that.
But if you went and physically, you haven't been able to physically see it at all.
No.
Oh, I see.
Well, I see the brand, but I need one specifically sized for a Glock 43X. I went there one day and they only had it for left hand, and which I'm waiting one for a right hand. So I'll probably go back soon and see if they've restocked. But yeah, a holster for inside pants was what I want, but I don't have that, so I've been carrying it. I've been carrying my satchel on me, just having it in the satchel, clip. Full clip in that bitch. Just not cocked, no round in the chamber, but I just keep a 10 round mag in it.
I was also wondering that, like, how do people leave the I feel like I would assume people definitely don't leave the fucking around in the chamber. So it's like, do you leave the mag? Like, how many people leave the mag in there?
I'll tell you what I do, because I called my dad. 'Cause I was thinking the same thing, because I hate the people who try and pretend like they know stuff and they don't. You know what I mean? And like I hate being that person. So when I first bought the gun, I'm the type of person where I admit to myself, like, I know nothing about this. Like, I need to ask people for help. So when I first got it, y'all don't bash me if what I'm doing is bad. I'm trying to learn.
Correct us.
Correct me if you're a gun person. But I'd put the clip in the gun and I'd rack it. I'd have a round in the chamber.
Oh shit!
While I'm carrying it.
Oh.
And I'd carry it like that. I called my dad and I was like, "Hey, let me ask you a question. Like do you carry around in the slide or a bullet in the do you carry around in the chamber?" And he's like, "No, I just had the clip in. I don't rack it. I just have just a clip." Yeah. Because I guess it can be considered dangerous.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, so I started just carrying just a clip, not around the chamber recently. But then I started thinking, I'm like, man, in an emergency situation, I don't want to have to pull my gun out and then rack it and then have to shoot it. In an emergency situation, wouldn't you want to be able to pull your gun out and just shoot it? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you know what I mean? Is it more just preference? Is there a correct or wrong answer? Let me know if any of y'all own a gun, what y'all do. But
I think, I guess for me personally, I would probably not leave around in the chamber.
The only reason why I've justified not doing that is because I have very, very good situational awareness. So if something's happening that I feel like something bad's about to happen, I'll have time to put around the chamber. If I feel like something's about to happen, or if I see, I'm always doing a good job of like checking my mirrors, making sure no one's like walking up behind my car at a stoplight. I'm always checking for that stuff.
Yeah.
So I think I'll have time to pull it out and rack it real quick.
For sure.
But that's how I've justified doing that. It's interesting though.
Gun talk.
Yeah.
It
feels cool, dude. I gotta send you a picture of my desk.
Oh, yeah.
It feels so manly. Like I have a desk that has my travel journal book. I have some Polaroid pictures laying on top of it. The gun's like crooked. You know, I just lay my gun down next to it. There's a freaking axe on my desk. There's the book of 5 rings. Like, I was like, I walked in my room one day and I looked there. I was like, nice,
sick. Yep.
Utilize pretty much all those things. Like they just don't sit there. So
good.
Maybe besides the axe.
Yeah, we never used those things.
Yeah.
We went camping though.
We did go camping.
Job done.
Cowboy camping.
Cowboy camping, the best there is.
We are interrupting the broadcast to announce our partnership with Saint Pasta Sauce. Today we're going to be going over the dog's favorite meal, right? Starts with some ground meat, preferably bison, grass-fed, 100%. As well as some spaghetti, right? Any pasta you want, but for today we're going with some classic spaghetti. And last but not least, the essential Saint Pasta sauce.
Why Saint Pasta, Jay? Why Saint Pasta?
I'll tell you why.
Let me hear it.
All right, so firstly, there's no added sugars or preservatives, and they're made fresh with California tomatoes. Secondly, their sauce is slow cooked for 3 hours. No other sauce does this in the business. Saint Pasta Sauce releases 1 batch per month, and they're always selling out. So make sure you guys subscribe to their email list so you guys can stay updated on the releases. If you guys want free shipping on your first order from Saint Pasta Sauce, make sure you guys use code Dawg House Pod. That is DAWGHOUSEPOD. Dawg House Pod for free shipping on your first order. Make sure you guys check them out.
I'm gonna hold it some, okay?
You have to put it all the way in.
Okay. Just breathe out if.
Mom, can you just do it?
I know I shouldn't curse in front of my mom, but cauliflower ear sucks. I use Caulibuds ear magnets. I really wish I would have had these magnets, but my ears were messed up. These keep my cauliflower ear at bay. They're the original and best quality cauliflower ear magnets on the market. Step 1, drain your ear. Step 2, pick your buds. Step 3, put them on your ear. Make the right decision. Invest in these Caulibuds so your ears don't look like chicken nuggets like mine. Check them out on Amazon or Caulibuds.com. I had ears. Train with your buds.
Juce Organics powders are certified USDA organic, 100% vegan, non-GMO, dairy-free, gluten-free, and soy-free.
We have a wide range of products that are here to support your health needs. Our products are designed to boost energy, enhance endurance, and aid in muscle recovery. Packed with organic superfoods, Juice helps fuel your body with intense training and quick recovery.
Juice Sport Greens is an all-in-one greens supplement with 7 essential organic components, consisting of greens, antioxidants, protein, probiotics, mushrooms, and fiber to help promote a strong and healthy body. And don't forget to use code DAWG25 to get 25% off all of their products. Why do you think men specifically, but this can be applied to a lot of people, but why do you think men specifically you as well, think having a supercar means you're successful when it's just materialistic things?
So, should we give a little bit of backstory?
Yeah, give a backstory.
We were just talking about
the next car we're going to buy next month.
We were just talking about why I ended up buying the Raptor. Which after this we'll talk about the Raptor, but
okay.
The LC 500. If you guys remember, a few months ago, it was becoming too realistic, right? Like I was sports car in love with it. It's an awesome car. Kind of like slept on, and I like that. I like it doesn't really pop too much in a lot of people's eyes, but it's just a good looking car, and a fucking performance vehicle. With that being said, I bought a Ford Raptor, and it was because the Raptor was more realistic and more what I needed right now. Whereas the LC could have waited, and it's like, well, at that point, I might as well wait until I can afford like what I really want, which is like something like a McLaren 720S, which you guys can support this by buying my my BJJ Fanatics.
Buy a couple of them.
DVDs.
You don't need it.
Yeah, buy my DVDs. Fucking support all the brands that support me and us. Yeah, why do men feel like they have to buy, why do men specifically feel like they have to purchase a vehicle to almost show off, right? And that is a very materialistic way of thinking, and this is absolutely not the way I think. And we're like, well, explain yourself, JayRod.
Explain yourself, JayRod.
I will. So the way I think about owning these vehicles is, I think it's one thing to own the vehicle and use it here and there. You know, like you see some of these supercars, they've had them for fucking a decade and they've only got 3,000 miles on them. It's like these guys are like Sunday drivers, and I'm not against this at all. I fully support, you know, cherishing your vehicle and kind of babying it. But it's like, if I had it, I would use it to its fullest extent, and I wouldn't want it to show off. I would want it for my enjoyment. Whereas I feel like a lot of those people that especially use them as Sunday drivers use them like to show off almost. Like a lot of these guys go to Cars and Coffee, and they'll, you know, go to those car meets and just sit there, chill, and just like show it off. Not that I'm against this. I'm fully supportive of this, but it's not me. I would own it to use it, and I would use it fucking. If I get a McLaren 720S, I'm just gonna be my daily driver. I'm gonna fucking use that bitch. I'm gonna have a rotation. A Raptor 720, Raptor 720. It's gonna be
awesome.
Use it. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. I would not have it as a purely materialistic reason. It would be for my enjoyment, and I would enjoy it by driving the bitch every day.
Fast. Driving it fast.
Yes. Aggressively.
Yeah. Okay.
How do you feel about this?
Okay, let me go into my reasoning why I think guys want fast cars, specifically supercars. I think it gets a little bit more primitive.
Really?
Yes.
How so?
So it's like throughout all of history, leading up to now, men first let me first go into what you said about showing off. Like you said, it may not be the reason I would want it, even though I think myself would also enjoy showing it off as well. That would not be the reason why I buy it.
Yeah.
But doesn't mean I would not. I'd be lying to myself if I said I didn't enjoy if I drove by someone and looked at my car. Right? I'd like that, but that wouldn't be why I buy it. But it does make sense for everything men do. Basically, is to be competitive, to be better than other men. You know what I mean? But like throughout history, it's survival of the fittest. Throughout history, it's I want to own more land than you. I want to have, throughout some points of history, it was I want to have more women than you. I want to have more money than you, because unfortunately and fortunately, for a man to have value in this world, he has to have things to have value, alongside having character, having integrity. Obviously, those spiritual things, but he also needs to have material things to be considered valuable in this world. So I feel like for a man to want a supercar, it also does make sense for a man to be like, okay, well, I want the supercar because in our society, it does mean that I'm better than you. So, and every man wants to be better than other men. So it's like when you get a supercar, I'm better than you. The second reason why I think men gravitate towards supercars is being capable. And I think throughout history, men also want to be capable, right? Strong, athletic, capable of just doing stuff. This is why I would want a supercar personally.
Capable of
going fast.
Like
I want to be. I just want to feel capable in everything I do, and that means when I drive, if I wanted to, I could go faster than everyone.
Yeah.
Like I could, if I want to go fast, I can go fast. And in a blue Nissan Sentra, if I want to go fast, I can't go fast. So it's like I want to be able to do what I want when I want.
Yeah.
So if I'm driving and I feel like I want to go fast to a certain song on my radio, then I can do that. And I feel capable when I do it. You know what I mean? It's like I'm capable, my car is capable, my dog's capable, everything in my life is capable of you know what I mean? That's kind of what I would feel getting in the car.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's my main reason, but I absolutely agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I agree with that, but not to a competitive extent, but just out of like sheer, this is what I want right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think it makes sense for like, I think for women's value doesn't come from, well, what do you have? I think like Kevin Hart said this before. He was like, men are loved conditionally, meaning people love a man based off certain conditions. Meaning, like, for a man to be loved, it means a girl has to look at him and be like, well, do you meet this condition, this condition, this condition, this condition, this condition? Okay, well, then I can love you. Where Kevin Hart was like, but women and children are loved unconditionally by men. Yeah. Meaning men are just wired to, whether a man loves you or not, it's in his blood to kind of protect something that's weaker than him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, for a man to have value in this world, you have to meet conditions and you have to kind of have material things, right? It's like, I was talking to this with Teresa before. It's like, you know, you ask a girl, why are you spending money on a purse that's $400? Why you blah, 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 blah. And then a girl can turn around and look at a guy and be like, well, why are you spending money on that chain? Why are you spending money on that watch? It's a good point until you dive a little bit deeper, where it's like, I feel like men, their value, unfortunately, in this world, not according to, like, if you talked about like God and Bible, that's a whole different subject, but according to the flesh world, for a man to have value, he has to have things. So it's like,
some material.
So he has to. Think about it. If you walked into a room to meet a guy for the first time, and his hair was all messed up, and he was driving like a 2000 Honda Accord, blah, 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 and you met him, before you got to find out who he was, you'd probably make some assumptions about him, whatever. Sure. But if you walk up to a guy, he's got a Rolex on, a nice suit, he's driving a McLaren 720S, before figuring out this guy, you'd already make an assumption he's important. You'd automatically assume that just because of what he has. To where a woman, you could have all these things, purse, whatever, but if you're ugly, you're not important.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true. It's kind of true. Yeah, sure. Like if society deems you ugly, it's like your importance.
You're fucked.
Yeah, your importance is not the same as a girl who could have a Louis Vuitton, blah, 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 but be ugly. This girl could have nothing but be beautiful, and she'll have more value than. Yeah. But that's not the case with men.
It's
you know what I mean?
Purely based off of.
You can be ugly, but if you have rich, Rolex, nice car, you have value now.
Yeah.
So I think men kind of have to have stuff a little bit more than
the woman.
Just because other men don't value you as value unless you have stuff.
I wonder what people would. Guys, comment down below what you think about this topic.
Yeah, what do you think about that? It's a very interesting topic.
I don't know if I don't know. I don't really have a response to that. I'm really curious as to what these people think, though.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, it's hard to admit, but sometimes do you ever think, like, you want a supercar just because when you were 4 years old, that's what's marketed to you from at such a young age on what men should buy.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a form of just the God's honest truth could be we're just brainwashed.
Yeah.
You know?
Fucking. So what's the quote? From fucking Fight Club.
Oh, when he's down in the bar talking, when he's like, they make us buy things we don't need, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's more of like a full-on, like a few sentences rather than like a specific quote.
Yeah, but it's like advertising has us wanting things
we don't need and chasing cars. Something
like that.
Yeah, something like
you
that.
guys know.
Y'all seen Fight Club,
You guys
obviously. But yeah, it's kind of true. It's like, yeah, maybe we want these things just because advertising works.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're not a successful man unless you have this car. Yeah. You're told that since you're 4, so you just naturally start gravitating toward like, oh, I need that.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. I'm still getting one, but
yeah,
I'm going fast, baby.
Still gonna own one for sure. Oh yes, the Raptor, right? So, so the truck got broken into, fucking in my development. Someone just came at 3:30 in the morning, bashed my window open, unlocked the truck, and just ransacked it. There was nothing in there, absolutely nothing. Ransacked it, took nothing, and left me with minus $700 in my bank account due to window repair.
Nice.
So yeah, fix those 2 windows. So the guy comes, it's a mobile guy, so he comes and repairs the windows. Came here to repair the windows. First question I ask him, I'm like, yo, so like how'd you get into doing this? And he's like, oh, well, it's a long story. I came to America he's a foreign guy. He's like, oh, I came to America to start to train jiu-jitsu. And I was like, jiu-jitsu? Really? And he's like, yeah, you know it? And I was like, do I? And it was such a nice interaction.
You should have said, you mean karate?
It was such a nice interaction because he had it's just pure because he had no clue who I was.
Wow.
So it was cool. But he's like, oh yeah, you know jiu-jitsu? I was like, yeah, I train like every day. It's only my entire life.
Yeah.
And he was like, really? And then we ended up grappling on the grass.
Stop. Stop. Why was I not here?
Front lawn. We just start. First thing is this guy's like 40 years old. He's like 40 years old.
Please tell me how this happened.
Ripping the door card off, and we're just talking. He's like, "Do you wanna train?" And I was like,
"You're joking."
I'm like, "Yeah, we'll train right now." And he's like, "Yes, let's go, brother." And yeah, we walk over to the grass.
He beat your ass, didn't he?
Yeah. He fucking the moment he grabs me, he was a judo guy. I could tell.
So he had some experience. Like he wanted to challenge.
He
you.
knew. He was aware. You know, he's like I don't know. He's good. He's good. Yeah.
Wow.
He's like 40 years old.
So he's trying to call your bluff.
He grabbed me and immediately fireman carries me.
What?
I'm just laughing the entire time. And then I'm like, all right. And I put my phone down, take my fucking hairband out.
Dude, why was I not here for this? Why was that recorded, Jay?
Pushing back and forth. The cameras, the ring camera, something went down with our Wi-Fi, so the ring cameras weren't working. But yeah, we're just grappling on the grass.
That's awesome.
It's hilarious. But yeah, we
did you end up beating his ass?
No, he just like threw me twice, and then I just could not stop laughing the entire time.
Well, yeah, me neither. I would have been fucking on the grass rolling, dude, laughing.
It was awesome. But yeah, and then he just went back to repairing the windows.
That is beautiful. Why can't every interaction be like this?
It was sick. Yeah, 40-year-old guy just fucked me up.
Damn, you say he moved here for jiu-jitsu?
So what he was showing me a little bit of what he was doing in when he was like competing and stuff. So it was like a mix of like karate and jiu-jitsu, but you couldn't like full on strike and shit like that. And you couldn't it was a very specific rule says, not like anything in America. But regardless, still fucking cool. He was like, yeah, I don't like going training jiu-jitsu too often here in America because a lot of times they just sit on the floor. And I was like, I know, that shit's gay, right?
They sit on the floor, really? So, wow.
Yeah, so he's like a judo guy.
Interesting.
Like judo, jiu-jitsu, a little bit of
That's sick.
karate. Yeah, it was a funny interaction.
That is so cool.
What else? Oh yeah, someone commented. They were like, one of my posts recently. They were like, "Why are you still a purple belt?" And I thought about that. I was like, "Oh, I didn't like. I took silver at ADCC. Like,
Yeah,
what more do I have to do to get promoted?"
That's what I thought. I was like, I mean, the only reason why you're not promoted is I feel like half the people here just forget. Like they just
for
forget
sure.
who you
Absolutely.
are. Like,
absolutely, yeah.
though,
It's just like not important.
It's just
to
not
us.
important. Yeah, it's not like. But I thought too. I was like, yeah, I feel like Jay should get his brown belt after that. But I mean, you should have your brown belt a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, people just forget. It's like it's not of a priority.
Yeah, the way Nicky Ryan explained it was pretty well. It's like pretty much when for me, people like me and Nicky Rod, where it's like we kind of have a lot of competition success immediately from the start of our careers. We kind of have to limit it to an extent or else we would just be black belts fucking immediately because we're already beating black belts. But it's like that doesn't really make sense, right? So it's like they try to give us belts relating to our ability to relay or like regurgitate
Understand
and
positions,
understand
yeah.
positions and information, so it's easier for us to teach and whatnot like that, as opposed to just like, oh, you beat a black belt, so now you get a black belt.
Yeah, that makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you could be really good at competition, but it's like, but you have someone who's like a master at jiu-jitsu because they understand.
Yeah,
Almost someone like John Denahert. Like he understands positions.
Yeah.
Like that's a different level separated from like competition
just
success.
competition, yeah, for sure. So maybe that's why I'm not a brown belt by now, but I didn't even think about it until someone like DM'd me or commented about it, and then I just started laughing. It was pretty funny. What else we have going on? Should we talk about why everyone's inside nowadays, or?
Oh, well, we were talking about before.
Yeah.
About how like people are. Oh, we're talking about.
We're talking about phones and
we're talking about
shit.
nostalgia from Halloween.
Yeah, that's also on the list.
That's what we were talking
So
about.
what should we bring up?
Well, would you say that kind of goes hand to hand?
Well, I guess the dumb phone and iPhone kind of relates to people being inside.
Because you were saying too how people don't trust the world these days, like serial killers and child trafficking has a lot to do with kids not being allowed to. I remember it was like such a big deal when I was little, when my mom and my parents finally let me like ride my bike around the neighborhood by myself. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, like, this is sick.
Free will.
Yeah, I was like, this is sick.
Yeah.
Like, is that happen anymore? Are kids allowed to like go explore?
I don't think it's that they're not allowed to. I think that could potentially be a thing, but it's also definitely a factor of they don't want to go outside.
Oh, that's even worse. So you're saying they're choosing not to.
A lot of kids are.
That's
I'd say
bad.
so.
That's
It's
even
just
worse.
like bedridden by the TV and iPhone.
This brings up a really interesting question I've had with myself. If you ever had,
No.
your answer probably will be no. If you ever had kids,
No.
yeah,
No.
that's probably the correct
The
answer.
kid's not having an iPad.
At what age?
He's not getting an iPad.
What age, Jay, is he getting a phone?
He's probably gonna have a dumb phone.
Really?
Yeah.
Is your child having sugar? Added processed sugar,
Processed foods, no.
So your child will your child never know what candy tastes like?
I don't know. Maybe the thing
It's
is,
hard,
it's like,
dude. It's like
it's just like these processed foods are so much worse for you than like people understand. Like it's so this leads to the fucking diet shit that we were talking about. You're like, we're eating peanut butter, and I was eating peanut butter and a banana right before this podcast, and Josh was like, why is your peanut butter so runny? And I'm like, well, it's peanuts. It's just peanuts and salt. Like, that's the ingredient. She's like, what are you talking about? Like, you telling me my thick peanut butter isn't just peanuts? No, bro. You've got 25 ingredients in your peanut butter.
why is he making me sound so sassy?
So my peanut butter is just ground peanuts, blended peanuts with some sea salt. That's all. That's
I'm gonna
all
go
that's
home and
in
check
there.
my peanut butter and see what's in it.
Send me a picture. This guy send me a picture of the ingredient
He
list.
told me I was going to die today because of the damn protein powder I was drinking.
This guy sent me a picture of the ingredient label on his protein powder. This thing had the first ingredient.
Steroids in it.
The first ingredient, you cannot pronounce it. Like, dude, you don't even know what you're consuming. We have no clue what's in there.
I'm assuming it's protein, baby.
No, it doesn't even say protein.
Yeah.
The first thing is like mono.
It was a lot. It was a lot of stuff.
I would say probably over 50 ingredients in your label.
What makes you assume those ingredients are? I believe you. I believe it's bad. But what makes you believe that they're bad though?
If it's something that I've never heard of, or if it's something that I can't even fucking pronounce, that's just made in a lab and probably shouldn't be in our bodies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My goal is to only eat whole foods, just real shit, right? Like this gets like adds another layer to it, like the shit being organic and whatnot, like pesticides and everything. There are cons to like consuming things like this, like stuff with pesticides and non-organic, whatever the fuck. But at the end of the day, bare minimum, you should just be only eating whole foods, and then I guarantee if you guys just cut processed foods out, you're gonna feel a lot better, right? Like,
What is? I'm assuming there's like a tree, like a diagram you look at of like what's considered whole food.
well, whole food is just
Like no additive. It's just like
it's just that.
oh, okay,
The
yeah.
whole food is just like an
Like
avocado,
peanut.
yeah, it's
banana.
whole food.
Okay, yeah.
just like untouched.
Yeah.
You know, then when you get canola oil, what the fuck is canola oil? What's vegetable oil? What's vegetable oil?
Yeah, like so you're saying like if I can't find it somewhere in the world naturally, then it's not a whole food.
Probably not. Yeah, it's like, you know, even like snacks was like pretty much all I've been eating since I've been back, because I'm kind of like, I guess I'm trying to get bigger right now, right? Because I'm tired of losing the fucking. So when I fought John Gar, he was 220 pounds. I was 185 pounds. So I'm gonna try to get bigger for next ADCC. With that being said, I've been eating over 200 grams of protein.
Come lift with me, brother. You'll get bigger.
Dude, lifting fucking sucks. It's so hard. But regardless, 5 eggs, half cup cottage cheese, 14 ounces of bison or venison.
How are you
with
getting
a
How are
sweet
you getting
potato.
your calories in per day?
I'm not keeping track of calories. I'm keeping track of protein, and everything else comes
Okay.
in.
I wouldn't say that's a problem, but that's a big factor into gaining weight.
I guess so, but I'm not trying to gain like,
You're trying to just gain muscle.
yeah, I'll do a lean bulk. Like, I'm not trying to fucking
Yeah.
get fat.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't want to look. If I start getting fat, I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna hate how I look.
Yeah. Because naturally, it's hard to put on a big amount of muscle.
Absolutely.
Like you have to do a lot of work. Like putting on 3 pounds of muscle is considered like a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of shit. Yeah.
So it's like if you're just purely trying to gain like mass, like just get heavier and bigger, it's like that's like more of a, obviously protein always has to be high, but now you're looking more at calories.
and shit, yeah. No, I'll do a fucking lean bulk. I don't really care how long it takes me.
Yeah.
But with that being said, yeah, all I eat eggs, cottage cheese, ground beef, venison, and bison, sweet potatoes or regular potatoes.
You want to hear an interesting
Fruits.
take on this?
Well,
What if I told you that I somewhat believe that eating, how do I put this? I think even eating naturally, like whole foods and stuff, can be unhealthy.
If you eat an excessive amount of anything, no matter what the fuck
Which
it
I
is,
think we
it's
do.
going to be bad for you.
I think we do.
I don't think eating 200 grams of protein is good for you. I don't think it's good for you.
Okay, yeah. So you think the same way I do then?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, I was like, man, if we want to get down, if we're talking like naturally, back when we were living off the land, you don't get to eat red meat every day,
No.
or maybe even every week. Like you find you go looking for a week to week to find one deer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
The
you
thing
don't have
is-
an abundance of it just right there on the spot.
It comes in like it comes in waves where it's like you kill the deer, you eat a fuck ton of it within a few days, then it spoils, and then you gotta get another one, and that takes however long.
But do you think that just because it's natural, that automatically means that it's good?
No, it's definitely better than eating the same amount of
Like what if not?
processed foods.
Like what if not getting a lot of meat, an abundance of meat is what happened naturally? But what if that's not good? Like, what if we need more meat? We just couldn't get it fast enough naturally.
What are you saying?
So I'm saying like, okay, so naturally back when the Indians' time, right, they'd have like meat twice a month because that's how frequent they could go get a big bison or whatever. So that's naturally the amount of meat you should be eating. What if that's wrong? What if what was happening naturally wasn't the best for us?
Oh, you're saying like optimal?
Yeah, like optimal. Like what if
Yeah.
the body really needed more meat, we just couldn't get it,
Yeah,
but now we
I
can.
agree. I agree. Yeah.
You think that's the case?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Because it's hard to say.
Yeah, it is hard to
I'm not a
say.
fucking scientist, but I do think.
Yes, you are. We both are.
It's like I know my body. I know how I feel. If I go fucking a week without eating meat or anything, I'm probably gonna feel like shit.
Yeah.
You know, as opposed to eat a little bit every day. It's like, oh, I feel good now.
Yeah, I feel
I
good.
have high energy. I can work out twice a day. I'm good.
That's how I think. But then when Nicky Rod had super high cholesterol, it seemed like he looked and felt like he was performing very well.
Oh yeah, he was performing very well.
Did he not feel good?
He felt good.
And he felt good. So it's like you could feel good and that could be a false
We
sense
were
of
eating
security.
like shit.
Yeah, so it's like you're eating like shit, but you still felt good.
Yeah.
So
I said, how long can he keep up with that?
true.
You know?
So I'm saying, well, you're saying like, oh, when I eat meat, I feel good. When I don't eat meat, I don't feel good. So eating meat feels good. Like, well, sometimes even when you feel good, it could be the wrong thing for your body.
But it's just like, I think everyone's body, like this is the whole point of carnivore diet and shit, or like an elimination diet, is these people, they start with just eating meat and they'll do that for a few months. So they just eat meat, salt, and then they'll slowly add things in, like they'll add in eggs. They'll do that for a few weeks. They're like, yeah, I feel good. I don't feel inflamed or anything like that. Like we're good. And then they'll add, like this guy just added a kiwi into his diet, and I was like, oh, yeah, I feel good eating kiwis. And then he added an apple. I was like, oh, I don't feel good eating this apple. Let me cut this out. So it's like his body specifically doesn't react well to apples, so he just won't eat apples.
Interesting.
But that's the reason, the point of eating like an elimination diet, so you can pinpoint, okay, apples are good and generally good for people, but this isn't good for me. This doesn't do my body well, so I'm gonna get rid of this. You know?
Yeah.
And I like with Nicky Rod's case and like our case, because we were literally eating the same thing every single day. This was our routine. It was fucking so unhealthy. We would wake up, train fasted, go straight to In-N-Out, get 2 double doubles.
So your first meal of the day was In-N-Out.
In-N-Out every single day for like quite a few months. Like it was probably like 4 months, 4 or 5 months. So In-N-Out for breakfast. We have and then we go straight from there to mountain biking. So when we go mountain biking, we work out, and then on the way home, we would grab blueberry muffins from Central Market, and we have that was it every single day. And then we would go home and like eat like steak or something, which is like a clean meal, usually clean meal. But the rest of the meals, it's like, what the fuck were we doing?
Yeah.
You were like, oh, well, I feel good. Well, I
fuck
feel
were we
good. I
doing?
feel good all the time. You
Yeah.
know, there's very rare times that I feel like shit.
Yeah.
And one of the times was around the time where we were eating like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
eating processed foods didn't make me feel good. Maybe I should cut it out of my body, cut it out of my life.
Yeah.
The moment I cut it out, I feel fucking amazing. You know, I have fucking the biggest ingredient thing is ATH, their protein powder. 5 ingredients, baby.
Nice.
Whey protein.
Boom.
Fucking.
What's
real
your
things.
what would be JayRod's average day of eating from breakfast to lunch? What does it look like?
5 eggs, half a cup of cottage cheese,
Mm-hmm.
14 ounces of venison, bison, or ground beef,
Mm-hmm.
an entire sweet potato.
This is
a
after
big-ass sweet
practice.
potato. Okay, so with training, I'll probably have some fruit before training. I'll train, come home, have the 14 ounces of meat with a big ass sweet potato.
So you eat the eggs before practice. Sometimes.
It depends. Sometimes. If I
sometimes.
wake up early enough, then yeah, but
same.
usually not. So I'll have that, and then I'll either have. It depends on how I'm feeling, but I'll have that meat and sweet potato. Then I'll have some fruit. Lift. Once I lift a bit, come back in. I'll probably have a protein shake, more fruit, like snack on fruit, and then at the end of the day, like night, like my final meal will be kind of the same thing where I have another 14 ounces with another sweet potato or white rice, and then last night I had chicken to finish off the day.
So ideally, it's 2 meals a day with healthy snacking, or 3 meals a day with healthy snacking.
Yeah. Depending on like today is going to be a harder day for me to get that amount of protein in because I'm like it's easier for me to eat when I'm training. And today is a Sunday, guys, so there's no training at B-Team. So I'll just get a lift in, which will make me hungry. But without the training, I'll probably it'll be hard to get over 200 grams of protein in a day.
Yeah, 200 grams. Damn.
I feel
That's a lot.
like yesterday was easy.
What do you? How the fuck are you getting 200 grams of protein?
You do the math. This is why I do the those packets of bison and shit. They're super high in protein and just general nutrients.
How many protein shakes are you drinking a day? Multiple, I'd assume.
No, just one. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So the ATH has 20 grams of protein.
Mm-hmm.
It's 20 grams of protein in 1 ounce of a scoop. So I weigh that out. I'll do, I guess technically a double serving, but compared to like your fucking 3 scoops for 30 grams, I get 40 grams for 2 ounces, which I guess like 2 scoops of their protein. And then the eggs, an egg has 6 grams of protein, I believe. So 6 times 5 is 30. Half a cup of cottage cheese has 12 grams of protein.
I was gonna say cheese has more protein than I thought it did.
Yeah, so 12 grams of protein in the cottage cheese. That is 42 grams of protein. And then in the 14 ounces of ground venison, it's usually, I think it's 24 grams of protein per serving. And there's 3.5 servings. Let me get the calculator out. 24 grams of protein times 3.5 equals 84 grams. So
Damn.
I'll eat 2 of those. So times 2 plus the 40 grams of protein from the protein shake. That is, what did I just do?
And the eggs and cheese too.
Yeah, and the eggs and cheese. So it's like I'm well over 200 grams of protein.
Damn. So that the bison really does you well.
Yeah, I mean it is a lot of meat, but
Where are you getting that at?
I get it from such a market. It's also super fucking expensive.
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
It's like over $10 for it's 14 ounces of protein. It's or 14 ounces of of meat for over $10. It's ridiculous. I saw someone shopping at Aldi getting ground beef for like $4 or something, or like lean ground beef. So maybe
I'll get some sirloin steaks sometimes at Costco, and for 1, 2, 3, it's maybe four thick pieces of sirloin steak is over $60.
Wow.
Yeah. They're thick.
4 pieces.
They're thick, yeah, but still, I pay over $60 sometimes for like that just thick quality meat.
You like the sirloin? The sirloin is the super tender one, eh?
I don't know. I used to do. Well, I still do sometimes ribeye, but it has more fat.
Ribeye is way better, bro.
I love ribeye.
I love ribeye. Yeah.
I love ribeye. I get ribeye from Walmart. I get sirloin from Costco.
Interesting.
Ribeye has more fat on it, but I think my body does well with a little bit of fat. I need fat for how many calories I'm constantly burning.
Yeah. So when Christian was here, he made he's really good at cooking steaks. So he got some steaks from Central Market, and he got a couple different types. I think he might have gotten one that was like grass fed, grain finished, and then gotten one that was like grass fed all the way through, like 100% grass fed. And this was the first time, like, I thought it was bullshit. This was the first time I ever like had it side by side, and I was like, whoa.
Really?
I don't know if I was tripping, but I was like, I can taste the difference here.
Wow.
It was fucking me up.
Yeah.
I thought it was bullshit, but you can kind of tell the difference. It's just like, when does a animal ever eat grains? And this is frustrating. This kind of leads into like, oh, well, vegetables are not bad or not good for you. You hear this?
Yeah.
People say vegetables are not good for you because they have carcinogens or whatever the fuck, because they have defense chemicals. I don't know if I believe in this. Like, I think, yeah, they probably do have defense chemicals, but I feel like in my mind, I'm stronger than the plant, so it would.
I'm stronger than the plant.
The plant might hurt me a little bit, but then I get stronger even more, so I build up like an immunity to it. Some people don't believe this.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Pretty much. But, or it could just be slowly killing you.
It is killing you.
So this is the whole argument with like vegetables being bad for you, whatever the fuck. But also same thing with grains and like.
It's like what's true and what's not true. Then there's always a counter article to everything.
This is why I just focus on eating real things, and it's just like
the simplest way to
balanced diet.
Yeah,
I'll leave it as it is. Balance.
Did you hear why milk's not good for you?
Like pasteurized milk?
Well, milk in general.
Oh, let's hear
Even
it.
raw milk.
Let's hear it.
I'm not going to go into the sciencey side of it, but the first thing this person says is, name me any other animal in the whole world that drinks a different species milk, not their own. It's a good point.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, why aren't we drinking milk from like a woman's breast our whole life? I don't. What I mean by that is, I don't mean like sucking on the nipple your whole life. I mean like, okay, this is gonna sound. Maybe I shouldn't go into this.
You dug yourself
I
all
thought back up because I was like, why isn't there a company that just like produces human milk and we just drink that?
Oh my god!
Could you imagine? Oh my god! But yeah, I mean,
we gotta start a business.
That's what I said. That's what I was like, dude. Imagine a milk company that sold nothing but human milk.
Yeah,
like
have constantly pregnant ladies just.
They could make a bunch of money from it too.
Yeah,
it's like, hey, any extra milk you got, you could sell it for a lot of money, because I would assume that's way more healthier than drinking a different animal's milk. Drink the milk that comes from our bodies.
In a way, yeah, but it's like we were talking about this earlier. You ever had goat cheese? That shit's good as fuck. You know,
that's true.
You know, butter.
I mean, but we don't. Can we make human cheese?
I don't know if it's ever been done.
Can you make cheese out of female breast milk?
I don't know. I feel like you could.
Bro, we're tapping into a market that's not been tapped into yet.
Let's go.
God damn it.
Fuck.
But yeah.
Guys, don't take any of our ideas.
Stop.
If you do, we'll sue you.
Jay drinks baby blood, so stay young.
Oh, boy.
That's good. I'll talk more about that off camera.
Oh boy. Wow, very interesting. Interesting podcast it's been.
Yes, very interesting.
I guess we'll wrap her up, eh?
Is the spider still there? Good.
She's still there.
Good.
Still
good.
cooking.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys drop a comment down below. I know I said that to you guys one too many times, but please drop a comment down below. What emoji should they leave down below?
That's a good question. You tell me.
Spider?
A spider? No, a spider. Was the spider the last one?
Was it?
It might have been, but do it again.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Yeah, drop a spider down below if you guys listen to the podcast all the way through. As well as please support the sponsors that support us. They're not in between because I completely forgot when I sat down. But yeah, Juce Organics or is it Juce Organics? Dude, I fuck up their name.
You always
time.
mess it up. No,
Every time.
you get it right every time, but then you second guess it.
Yeah, I gotta be confident.
Yeah.
Juce Organics. Fuck. Saint pasta sauce. I had some of their pasta sauce not too long ago. That shit's fucking amazing.
It's perfect.
They have an email list. Make sure you guys sign up for their email list because they they release their sauces, and their sauces always sell out. So in order to keep up to date, subscribe to their email list, so you don't miss out on any of that sauce. As well as Caulibuds, of course, Caulibuds. They have they sell magnets for your ears. Whenever you get cauliflower ear, you drain your ear, put those magnets on your ear. You'll be good to go. No more fluid filling up in your ear. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to the Dawg House Podcast. We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.